Hello, I am here, and I am streaming, and I just realized that the announcement that I was going to stream, that I put on my Patreon, I listed as an hour early. That was silly of me. But I guess daylight savings happened, so I'm gonna blame it on that, even though I just fully just wrote it wrong. So I'm just quickly gonna save that change over here. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. So, gonna watch some ZZZ stuff that I haven't seen yet, and then play the new patch, which I'm excited to do. Um, yeah, there's also this Overwatch with Seraphim collaboration trailer. I'm gonna skip that for now. Maybe watch that next time I play Overwatch on stream. But then again, by the time I do that, the event might be over. But whatever. So let's just jump right into this, and then after these, jump into the game. I'm excited. I love story, and I love character-driven story. It seems like that's what's going on here. Let's see what's up.
Attention. Number 5, number 7, combat power assessment failed. Repeat, number 5, number 7, combat power assessment failed. Initiating replica recovery.
Replica recovery. I called it last time. They were like clones or some such.
This performance isn't up to snuff.
They're just replicas. One working unit is all we need, right?
Okay.
Let's move on.
Mayhaps not clones,
Combat
mayhaps
power
constructs.
assessment ready. Repeat, combat power assessment ready.
Number 0, reporting in. Position confirmed. Engaging.
That's a fun, actiony detail. Oh. The use of, like, freeze frames of that is really clever.
This one's showing promise. Looks like we can consider keeping just her.
I'm sorry. Just for a sec here. Shinji getting the robot. Anyway.
Looks like we can consider keeping just her.
So Anby is also a replica, is what I'm gathering from that. But the first one, so number 0, as opposed to, like, the one that everyone's based off of? I guess? Oh, hello. Ooh, love that transition to 2D particles and effects. It's good. It's good. It's good, 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 good.
7 seconds. In about 7 seconds, I'm going to fall into that highly etheric zone.
The callback! The callback! To Envy's first trailer. Oh! Oh, that's cool.
Where the most aggressive.
Oh, that's
ethereals are.
great!
Whenever possible, you should stay away from them. Me? I have no choice.
Man.
Far too reckless.
What a shame. We didn't get anywhere this time.
Oh, they think they're just gonna come back.
Remaining replicas. We're keeping Silver Squad for now.
Smooth.
Andy, captain of Silver Squad. Mission accomplished.
Nice. Okay, that was cool. That was quite cool. I especially love the callback to Envy's first trailer. That was choice. All right,
My
and
back.
then
Running around all day. This
Pulcher's
new
leisure
job is
moment.
killing me.
is this old Dewey's job?
Miss Palgra, hi. I'm the new massage therapist here. Pleasure
Alright.
to meet you. If the
What are they doing? Wait, what? What are they doing? Out of the gate, what are they doing? They had no overtly hypersexualized shots in the Envy trailer. We gotta give Palkara a massage? Are you kidding? Now, I did for a time, didn't complete it, but I did for a time go to school to study massage therapy. So, like, I don't think they're going to be accurate as to what a massage therapist is doing here. They're probably just going to be more of a just like masseuse, massage, general massage stuff like relaxation, whatever. Because massage therapy deals with like, I mean, there's overlap, but there's like, hey, you have this problem, we're going to help you fix. It's like on the spectrum, but from massage therapy, physiotherapy. They're like all, like, it's in the continuum. It's in the middle. But why? Why? Okay. I'm just gonna let it play.
Pressure is too much. Just let me know.
Okay.
All right, let's get started.
Still wearing the collar too. I'm curious about that.
I'm so sorry. I guess I didn't get it quite right.
It's fine. Just be a bit more gentle.
This is definitely more of a like therapeutic
How are you
relaxation
feeling, Miss
massage
Parker?
stuff, but like
A little
there's
better
definitely
now?
overlap.
Miss Polkra? The massage is over now. Please feel free to rest here for a bit.
No way. Couldn't be her.
What? Pardon me? Okay, so first of all, we now have another character teased, I'm assuming, that this person will become playable at some point once we find out whoever they are. Lao, later on down the road, I would try to say both later and down the road at the same time. Started with Lao. That's one thing. Two, Pulcher is gay as fuck. Lesbians. Good. Like, already it was really flirty with Bernice, but like, jeez. Also freaking cute. Like, I know she wears the mask in game. I'd love to have the option to not see the mask all the time because it's cute. Good little nose. That's where all the I'm not a furry butt shit comes down. It's like, good art's good art, man. That's all I can say. Good character design's good character design.
No way. Couldn't be her.
Alright. And the last one we got is the character teaser, not the character demo.
Replica number 0 standing by.
Okay, so she is a replica. Okay.
Ready to begin.
So I wonder if she's like a clone, an android, or an intelligent construct, as they say in this world, or some kind of like combination of the two, like a cybernetic super soldier deal. I'm very curious.
Shine, Anby.
What's that voice? I'm sorry.
Begin. Rise and shine, Anby.
Who are you?
Replica number 0 awaiting your orders. Good girl.
Okay.
Target training module complete. Data collection complete.
Good girl, well done. This is why you're my favorite.
Oh god.
Well,
All right.
let's move on to the final test. Now, end your own life.
Pardon me?
Understood. Replica 0. Following orders.
Her stats are good. Patch her up and send her to field training.
Whoa. They really just did that, didn't they?
Just as we expected.
Yikes.
You're the only one who made it through this operation. Anne was right.
Right.
You are the perfect one. Now, go dispose of number 11. She failed to participate in the operation. The Silver Company research is being shut down. We can only keep one of them.
Anby, this is an order.
Replica number 0. Are you defying orders?
right. It's full self-sacrifice there.
We miscalculated. A machine without absolute loyalty is worthless.
So they are machines, unless they're just saying they're
Good
like
thing we
machines
haven't disposed
mentally.
of number 11 yet.
We'll use her instead. As for the defect, just dump it somewhere.
Because that does have some red to it. It is blood-like. So I wonder if Envy's a construct or not. Full construct, I mean. We should make Soldier 11 the same thing, obviously, but yeah. Oh, more. Okay.
I have a feeling there's a hidden treasure around here. Whoa. Is this supposed to be my treasure?
Oh, all right. That is some very interesting story hints for what I'm about to experience. That's rather exciting. I think going down here is the right place to be for ZZZ. I forget. Yeah. Man. Interesting. Hello, ZZZ. It's weird, like, as a Canadian, I call the letter Z, but when it comes to, like, title stuff, like, I always called it Dragon Ball Z, and I call this ZZZ, because that flows better in this context, but, like, it flows better when it's used as a title or as a name for something. Most of the time, I will say. But, like, if I'm doing the alphabet, it's Z. Although, I will say, in the way the original alphabet song that I know goes, there's a little bit more of a rhyme happenstance because the last line is now I know ABC's next time what you're singing with me. So it's if it's an E sound, the Z also plays into that, but it doesn't have to because you're rhyming C with me. These are things that I will ramble about while the game loads, as we can tell. Yeah, I'm interested to see where this. Hold on, I'm gonna move my keyboard. I'm interested to see where this this patch goes because it's kind of like we had the Asriel thing, which was the first thing after the big plot wrap up of 1.4. And now we have this, which is also probably going to be more character focused. Obviously, it's going to be Soldier 11 and Envy, but yeah, I'm interested to see how what is going to happen because like the problem with plot escalation in a lot of stories is that there's this idea of you have to keep going bigger and keep going bigger and keep going bigger, and then once you get to the biggest thing ever, you have nowhere to go. But it's very simple. You just go right back to small. So, for example. Just using the Marvel movies as an example, right? You have, like, okay, so this threatens a city. Then you have the thing that threatens the world, or a country. Then you have the thing that threatens the world. Then you have the thing that threatens the galaxy. Then you have the thing that threatens the universe. Then you have the thing that threatens the multiverse. How do you get bigger than the multiverse? You make it personal. That's what you do. Make it about the people. Because not only after all of that time, you've got to know these characters a lot, you also, like, can then start over in a way from an escalation perspective, A, and B, the depths and scope of what a person can experience emotionally is vastly bigger conceptually than the universe itself and the multiverse, because like you go, cool, the multiverse, if you save the entirety of the multiverse, okay, but you can have effectively an infinite number of personal issues and stuff to deal with character specific stuff, and it's fun to get those things wrapped up at the same time. Logan. I mean, Logan was very much a personal story. So I'm trying to think of like a Marvel movie that was both. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. That's the one. It was like, hey, this is gonna wipe out like all life everywhere ish. but also is very much about Peter Quill's growth and change as a character, etc., etc. And you can do both, but then like once you've run out of escalation directions, you can just start looking at how to escalate the journey of the characters and the people involved. It's good in the interpersonal relationships. God, I love stories that explore interpersonal relationships because you get characters and then you get character development, but you get character development stacking on top of itself with other character development. That's great. Good characters are basically like the best way to keep me invested in something, which is why I've enjoyed ZZZ, because they got good characters. I mean, some of them definitely need to be fleshed out more than others. Anton. Not just Anton, but like, I think Anton's probably the weakest written character in the whole game so far. I think there's anybody that has like less of anything. I say less of it. Like, I don't think he's like a poorly written character. I just think he's not written very much. Because like, he's the dude bro dude, and he doesn't have an agent story, and all the stuff he appears in, he's like working with other people. But he kind of has like one personality trait, which is bro, and it's not a bad thing to have that as a personality trait. I just want to see more happen with him. And with that in mind, it makes me think like I really hope that characters that have been around for a long time or since the beginning get agent stories down the line, because Anton doesn't have one. Corrin doesn't have one, who really should. Corrin deserves character development too. Who else doesn't? I mean, Ben's got like nothing. But like Ben feels like more of a person, so like I'm less like about it than I am with Anton. Like all kinds of characters don't have agent stories that I think should get them at some point, even if they have like more main plot presence. Like having a specific Nicole or Billy plot agent story would be cool. Same thing for like I know Bernice and Piper have one together, but having one that's just for Piper, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, I'd like to see more of all of that. Nearly there, come on! Because yeah, the character writing is where a lot of this game gets its appeal for me. Gameplay is decent and fun. Not a fan of gacha mechanics in general. But, yes, so you're gonna let me in now, please. Thank you. But yeah, the appeal of characters and having them interact with each other is where, like, the most joy for me is gonna come from. So, like, that's why, so far, the 1.4 patch has been my favorite story-wise, because it brings everybody that we've met and kind of they interact with each other a little bit, especially the early bits. Like when the Cunning Hares are talking to Section 6, that's my favorite part of the whole patch. One of my favorite story things in the whole game. So yeah. Yes, all these things. All zeros reset. Okay. I'm going to go straight into plot stuff and deal with the other grindy stuff later, but I am going to open the store. And do like the basic-y daily stuff. As in open the store, scratch ticket, etc. I'm preparing to get Pulchra, so I'm getting physical stuff, as well as I was also getting a lot of electric stuff because I'm expecting to get Envy at some point down the line. So I'll just do that. Bye, Astra. Check raise progress on Geppetto. Perhaps later. We'll see. Cool. Let's go ahead and grab a coffee. Just a regular ass coffee. Cool, thanks. Something I do appreciate that they added in this game is the, like, you can just keep stacking and storing battery charge. So now I have like 700 battery and then more in backup because I've been waiting for new characters to drop for me to start using battery to grind for stuff. Seems like the thing to do. Thank you. Wait, oh, was there more? Sorry, I feel a desire to get these. Oh, lucky draw thing. I will open that and deal with it later. Let's minimize my browser again. More notifications? What? Okay, now we're done. Great. Things, thank you. DMs. Okay, that's story stuff. I'll deal with that in a minute. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. New routine cleanup, no expert challenge, combat, Hello Zero. And these things, okay. New York City Fund, signal search, store, okay. We'll just look here. Today's outfit. Oh!
Pick me.
Oh, this is now available in the shop, because I got it as part of the event, but now you can get it in the shop. I gotcha. I have no interest in this outfit. Believe it or not, the 33-year-old man does not want to get a schoolgirl outfit, even though they have, like, plot-relevant information that is like, no, she could be over 18. I'm like, that's nice. But still, I don't want to enforce that that idea, because what was it? I forget what specific thing it was. It was some kind of a like trust event or something where you're like filling out a form for Ellen's class. You're pretending to be like in her school, and she's like, you can be like, just say you're some age between 16 and 20, and I'm like, okay, that gives 2 years. Well, 3, 18, 19, 20. That gives 3 years of of leeway for, you know, dubious existence in that regard, but still. And she does seem to be, like, on the high end, if not the highest end, in terms of seniority at the school, based off of the way she behaves and stuff. I don't know. She's very not teenager-coded, except for the fact that she is apparently in school. Bernice is back. W-Engine, yay. Love Bernice. I have Bernice. I don't think I have more than one Bernice, and I don't think I'm going to try to get more than one Bernice. But, also Pulchra is just, like, pullable, but also I think you can just get Pulchra through some way, through some fashion. Events. Day of Brilliant Wishes. We can do that stuff later. Right, that. Oh. Yes, there she is. I gotta say, I really like the older design better. I really do. Alright. What is DMs? All contacts. Mobile Squad. Oh, right. Oh, yes, I can finally get Social 11 for quality time.
Crimson? Just kidding. I remember your name.
I don't believe you. You have yet to say it right. Okay. Alright. So. Let's do big story thing. 3-inch ambition. I'm not touching that one. Alright. Silver... oops. Oh, whoops. Astro event. Skip. Yay. Everything worked out fine. Off we go. Video archive? What is this? Right. This is where this is. And then there's TV schedule, which is also there. Okay. Alright. Story broadcast. New story available. Let's do... Trigger and NB team up. Oh yeah, because Trigger's gonna... I forgot about Trigger. I can't believe I forgot about Trigger. I'm excited for Trigger. About to enter immersive storytelling. Let's do it.
I just came back from Waterfall Soup.
How's General Chop?
What happened? Did something come up with General Chop?
No, nothing really. It might not even be a big deal. General Chop just mentioned that Soldier 11 hasn't come to eat noodles at the shop for quite some time. We haven't heard from her in a while either.
Maybe she's busy. Maybe she's on a mission. I'm gonna say mission.
Maybe she's out on a mission?
On a mission? But even then, she'd still try to reply to messages from you. That's what she did before. This is starting to worry me now. If only her squad mates were with her.
Yeah, if only. A few days ago, Trigger visited Scott Outpost. If we haven't seen anything, sorry, I just realized if we as players haven't seen any of the like the pre-release material or like any of the trailers or anything, we'd be like, "Who the hell's Trigger?" Because we haven't met her, we don't know her. Like, what do you mean Trigger? Who's that? And then be like, "This is the first shot you get of her in game." If I'm not mistaken, you're back to inquire about Soldier 11 again. When was the last time you got some shut eye? They're closed right now. Don't worry, I'm fine. I can't rest until I confirm to whereabouts. Thank you, Trigger. I'm sure that's exactly what Ray meant. I love Ray's design. I want her to be playable eventually. I imagine like a electric support character. Makes sense. Anyway, recently she keeps getting redeployed, and I haven't been able to contact her, which is very unusual. We are colleagues after all, so I thought perhaps you might have some information. You're in luck, however, I want you to promise me something. Don't push yourself too hard and get a good night's sleep, for her sake, if nothing else. Thanks, I'll do it for you too, Ray. Aw, that's cute. I know you say that to everyone, but fine, here goes. Someone who looks a lot like Soldier 11 was spotted in Hollow Zero. According to the eyewitness account, she was with some armed individuals who were not Defense Force personnel. It's Anby, obviously. Set precise coordinates. Are you heading out now, Trigger? Enter combat! Hello, Trigger. Oop. Yeah, can't switch. Can I add more?
Got your back.
Okay, I gotta just look at the character details here. So yeah, I got your back.
The Eye of Obel. I've got your back.
Nice. Well. Okay. And one more? No. Okay. Doesn't have a third thing. Or fourth. Whatever. I gotta say, I said it when I was first looking at it. I think it does look better in 3D, but, like, the lack of shirt under the vest bothers me. Like, these directly... Can you see my mouse? No, you can't. But, like, the buckles directly under the skin, or directly on the skin, would be grossly uncomfortable. Same thing with the X cross over the stomach. Like, you could have a shirt that goes down to those buckles, to those straps, and it would be fine. I mean, it would be great. It would be better. And instead of having a zipper that's mostly undone, just make that the pants design. Just remove the zipper. My favorite thing about it is the big trigger on her neck. Like, why? Okay.
I've got your back.
Just deploy. Oh, you making me select at least two agents? Okay. So, because she's an electric stun, so let's get some kind of electric attack, or just look at electric characters. Who do I want to use? Who do I not use very often anymore? I'm not going to pick Amy because Amy's going to be in the story. I'm just talking about how I don't really use Anton much. But
Is it time to clock out? A mission? Take me along.
I've got your back.
I can't pick Soldier 11. That makes sense. I use Yanagi a lot these days. I haven't used Grace in a while, but also, whatever.
Need something?
Doesn't matter too much. I'll just use Haramasa.
Huh? You sure you want me to join?
No, I'm not. I want to just play with Trigger. I'll just, like, not switch. I guess I could have just picked Astra and have her just randomly out all the time, but whatever. I don't know, like, plot-relevant version of events. Hold basic attack to enter sniper stance, allowing to fire consecutive sniper shots forward. Oh, forward, that's good. When the skill hits an enemy, trigger gets 25 purge points. With purge points, other active characters in the team hit enemies with attacks. They can trigger various aftershock attacks or trigger. Oh, yes, right. It is important to have, like, another character on for Trigger's mechanics. I guess that's fine then. When Trigger has purge, other active characters in the squad can activate the thing when hitting it with a thing, dealing more days, yada yada yada, bang bang boom. With EX special attack or an ultimate will enter coordinated support. Other active characters in can trigger the thing whenever they hit enemies with any attack without consuming purge with no cooldown restrictions. That's nice. Okay.
You've arrived at the coordinates Ray provided.
I like the pattern on the pants. I think it's a cool pattern. We are the person. She's so kind. I also like her hair. Little cape's cool too. Christ, the butt jiggle. That's a lot.
Calibrating. Yes. Can't catch me.
But if I just tap it instead of hold, oh, nope. I like the dodge animation. Okay, there's some very butt-forward animations I'm not a huge fan of here.
Adjusting for wind.
Adjusting for wind, ah, it's cute.
That was easy.
Okay. Let's look at these animations again. That one I don't like. Just for like, there is okay. Like, I understand what they're going for here. Like, they're using the gun to brace yourself. But, like, come on, man. That's a lot. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That one is also a lot. How does that look from the front? Yeah, that's excessive. That's excessive, but I'm not a huge fan of that. Okay. Check idle animation, I guess. Little loopies around the shoes and boots or whatever they are cool, too. I like the gun design a lot. Show me your idle animation.
Equipment inspection complete.
Oh yeah, there's a little pistol thing in there. Yeah, I remember. See, that's really neat. But does that actually come up in the animations? Not in any of those. Not in that one either. So the fact that there's a pistol in there so far doesn't actually matter. Curious.
Suspicious ether fluctuations over there.
Yeah, maybe it would be around this thing.
Ether vision activate. Can't catch me.
Sure, and I'll use Harmasa for a little bit just to see. Ah, there she goes.
Attacking from our blind.
Nope.
Adjusting for wind. You're cornered.
Target practice.
Press the advantage.
Okay.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Well, didn't kill. Now we're in coordinated support. Maybe Haramasa wasn't the best choice because he has so many freaking particle effects. I can't look at Trigger while I have Haramasa out. Oh well. Bro. I should have brought Ansa. Trigger subdues and captures an enemy. Oh, that was an enemy. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. You're from the Defense Force, a soldier of the people. You can't just go dishing out vigilante justice, can you? I don't need to get my hands dirty. I just need to leave you in a place where no one can find you and remove your protective gear. It'll be the corruption here that takes your life. Whoa. Fine, I'll tell you everything. You're looking for that woman, right? The one wearing a military uniform like yours with that intriguing face. The others already restrained her. They took her that way. Is that so? Thank you for cooperation. Sam's about to gun and get hard against the enemy's mask. The fake soldier's wailing doesn't save him from being forcibly put to sleep. Setting him into peaceful oblivion was an act of mercy.
That's Soldier 11?
Ooh, that's disconcerting. Yeah, that is her.
Take out that sniper.
I won't let you take her. Mercy.
Copy. Adjusting for wind.
Just riddled with arrows and bullets. Oh, hello.
Recalibrating. The target's exposed.
And now just keep shooting.
This bullet will reach its mark.
Target practice.
Wow. Particle effects out the wazoo. Alright. Amidst all the etheric turbulence, Trigger catches sight of Soldier 11. However, something feels different. Soldier 11 is not acting like her usual self. Oh, is it not actually Soldier 11?
Soldier 11! No. Damn it. You should have been no match for her. What did you do?
Ah, the blind sniper. So you actually can see.
Release her. Or else you'll have my bullets to answer to.
Oh, her
Your
mask
friend is
shows that she's
beyond
angry.
help, Sniper. There's no stopping Silver's revival.
Just as Trigger fires a shot, the enemy vanishes in a fissure with Soldier 11 in his arms. More enemies begin closing in, and by the time Trigger finishes dealing with them, the fissure has already closed. Concerning. Yeah, so this is the plot that I imagined it was going to be so far.
Silver's revival. What did he mean by that?
Yeah, good question. Excuse me. It's me. Sorry, could you help me relay a message to the captain when you have the time? Soldier 11 and I will both be using up all of our leave starting today. Light floaty voice. Light floaty voice. Are you going on vacation together without me? I'm only racking my brain trying to figure out what I did to upset you. You know it's not like that. I know. Soldier 11. Haven't you found her yet? Yeah, please don't tell the captain about this just yet. She's already got enough on her plate. Are you sure you don't need my help? I appreciate the offer, but it won't be necessary yet. I don't want to kick the hornet's nest. After all, Soldier 11's recent frequent redeployments are also on orders from the higher-ups. Then am I the kick or the hornet's nest? I want to be the hornet's nest. That way you'll think of me whenever you talk about hornets. Thank you, Trigger. Why not talk about hornets? Never mind. There's something else, too. What? There's more? I want to know, what does Silver's revival mean? Sounds like a new Ask for Yow album. God damn it. You're so sleep deprived that you've lost your sense of humor. Silver's revival or whatever. Want me to ask about it on Internet? You're the best. Call me as soon as you have something. I always miss hearing your sweet voice. Gay. Oh, stop it, you. Save your sweet talk for someone who actually needs it. Ooh. Now, Soldier Trigger, I order you to go and get some rest. Oh, it's a direct order, I guess. A few days later, Trigger receives a call from her companion. According to her reply, she has already reached out to the informant through Internet. The contact information: a young woman on 6th Street holding a fried chicken burger. A young woman holding a fried chicken burger. I'm going to recognize the smell of fried chicken burger. Who could it possibly be? Oh, I can already see. It is NB. What's this guy wearing? I don't think I've seen this character model before. Just got a little apron. Nice. All right. Man. All right. Hello, NB. Young lady.
Hello. Is it you? The one who contacted me on Internet?
Blue
Yep.
light.
Huh?
I suppose it's standard.
The burger. Sorry, I was starving, so I already finished it. Thanks for coming to meet me. Long story short, we need to stop Silver from coming back. By the way, what was your name again?
I hadn't introduced myself. I'm still unsure if I can trust you.
Oh,
Don't take it personally. I'm always cautious with people I've just met, especially someone from Internet who claims to have intel without any solid proof. But I have to admit, you do seem kind of familiar. Even
Like
though I
orange is
can't see your
cautious,
face,
pink is
you
friendly.
somehow remind me of a friend. A friend who's in danger.
they've taken her, haven't they?
Wait, how much do you actually know?
I'm just as clueless as you about what's happening. But you might have heard of me. I'm Anby, the former captain of Silver Company.
So, you're...
Yeah, that's me. I'm the one who died in Soldier 11's place. So you should get why I feel responsible for her.
Would you understand if I say I'm still not completely convinced?
No worries. I've dealt with even more skeptical people before. Trust isn't gained on words alone. So how about we meet inside the hollow?
Inside the hollow?
I'm not the best with words. Showing you through my actions might be more convincing.
I don't know, Emily's actually pretty good with words. See where that envy. Sorry, I can't trust you yet. It looks like I must earn your trust. Let's meet in the hollow once you see my combat skills to understand what I mean. Alright, it's a deal. Let's head back and prepare. Alrighty. Oh, I'm Ambi. I didn't. I did not even realize I had switched. Alright. Talk to the proxies. Yeah, it seems like the thing to do, doesn't it? Here's the thing. I think Ambi's outfit is one of the best, like, designed outfits in the game. And I really don't think that about the Soldier Zero version. It's not bad, but, like, when you start here, it's hard to get better. And it's, like, it's not... Like, as far as tiers go, I would put, like, this in S and Soldier Zero's in, like, a B or even a C. Can I post my story help around the shop? Actually, please don't. Every time you start videotapes, 18 has to go through and relabel them. Are you and Nicole having a fight? No, I would never fight with Nicole. It's just I got caught up with a sticky situation and I don't want to drag the cutting hairs into it. I see how it is. Dragging us into it is okay, just not them. That's not what I meant. I'll help out around the store and I'll bring you burgers too. And B. What? You can stay here as long as you want. If you need help, we'll always be there for you. I understand, thank you. Ah, that's nice. I'd like to rest for a bit now. I have an appointment later that I need to keep. Get some rest. If Nicole comes knocking, I can stall her for a bit, but I can't keep it from her forever, you know. That's true. Nicole's very pushy. Oh, that was part one. All right. So I was trying to revive Silver Company and Emily decides to move up to it. Short while later. Ambi, are you going out? Yeah, is there anything you'd like me to bring back? Juice, burgers, milk, burgers, or anything? God damn it. Personality is Borgor. I may pass by a store on the way back from the hollow. After the hollows again, just like that. I made an agreement with someone. Rest assured, I've already prepared the carrots. I won't need to bother you this time, Proxy. We don't need milk or burgers. We just want you to turn this down. Juice, then. Don't worry, well, in that case, I'll be off. Let's do it. Alrighty. Hello, NB. Energy. Oh, hello. I haven't really played with you much in a little while, because I've got because I got Chingy, and she's... Ah, there's Trigger. Oh, Box! I thought I heard Box. Love me some Box. You're very punctual. Back then, I used to make soldiers who were late to push-ups. Soldier 11 is the same. As long as it's cylinder, she's never missed an appointment, nor has she even been out of contact. We'll find her, Trigger. Can I call you Trigger? Please do. I don't have any nicer sounding names. Oh, that's a shame. So either your parents named you Trigger, or they named you something that sounds really bad. This time, leave the fighting to me. All I need to do is carefully observe my movements. Don't worry, I'll cover you when I deem it necessary.
Let me take a good look at your movements.
Yeah, let's. Oh. Double Electric Sun agents. Good team comp. Sorry, is there a specific thing? No, okay, yeah. I don't have to, like, do any specific actions or anything, it seems.
Recalibrating. Unfortunately, the enemy is too weak. I won't be able to show you my full combat abilities.
Bro.
You don't strike me as the type of person who'd say something like that.
Out. Copy that. Adjusting for wind. Happening.
no mistaking it. You really are that Anby. A person's fighting style is a raw response in life and death situations. It can't be easily faked like a resume or some other physical token.
I'm inclined to agree.
Soldier 11, the way you fight and use ether.
In a real life situation, anyway.
It's nearly identical.
I
Incredible.
mean,
You're...
as someone who does stage combat and fight choreography and stuff, like, you learn how to fight like other people in performance versions, but like in a real life situation, yeah, how you fight is going to be probably how you fight. Like,
We're sisters. Assuming that sisters means replicas from the same blueprint, that is.
So the rumors circulating in the military about Silver Company, they're really true?
How much have you heard?
Only that Silver Company no longer exists. But biologically creating
biologically.
mass quantities,
They're clones, they're genetically engineered.
even be possible.
Called it!
From what I know, besides intelligent constructs, everyone is born biologically. Delivered by storks, so they say.
You see, now, because Anby said that, I have this image in my head of Anby going to Wise and being like, "Manager, where do babies come from?"
So, making one isn't much different from making 100.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Yeah, my jokes never really hit the mark. Sorry about that.
My autistic bean.
I'm the one who should be saying sorry. I was just astonished. I never thought the military had this level of technology. If they could mass produce soldiers, then why would they still...
Because it didn't work.
I understand. If they could use replicas as cannon fodder, then why still risk human lives? That's what you're thinking, right?
They
I
failed.
was trying to say it in a more diplomatic way.
Purple!
It's okay.
I love
won't
purple.
take offense. Not over this. They'd probably say the reason is because replicas are simply too expensive.
It's fair.
While a Silver Company soldier could change the game, it costs nearly as much as training a top-tier general and paying their fees and pension for their family. The real cost isn't in creating the mind or body, but in replicating the subject's unique physical abilities, mental aptitude, and reflexes. And what's even more costly is that, for reasons that were not fully understood when the research was halted, these unique qualities couldn't be fully replicated in mass production. As for the inferior ones, they were deemed as disposable.
Rude.
Anby, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. But there's always someone who does mean that. There's always someone with an agenda, trying to use us. Maybe that's why Silver Company fell. I won't forgive those people. Any of them. However, the downfall itself isn't entirely a bad thing. With Silver Company gone, their evil technology was lost with it.
Yes.
Or so I thought. Until now.
No.
Silver's revival. So you're saying someone has resurrected that technology? Soldier 11's abduction seems linked to this. I have to admit.
What makes you say that, Trigger?
But as far as I know, all the data from that time was erased. Could it be the Defense Force? Hold on.
Maybe.
Something doesn't add up.
What are you thinking about?
If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to take Soldier 11 at all. I know my squad mate. All it would take is an order from up top, and she'd put herself on the operating table without a peep.
Really? So, that's how she is now.
Ooh, Anby looks sad
She's
about
the
that.
model example of a loyal soldier. Isn't that how you remember Soldier 11?
No, I never knew a Soldier 11 in the past. Only...
Are we getting flashback?
How could this be happening?
Oh,
There shouldn't
never
be
mind.
so many ethereals.
I thought that sound effect was a
I recognize
flashback.
this formation. We once used it to battle ethereals.
What?
It's another legacy of Silver Company. Back then, we had a brilliant sister who excelled in strategy over combat. Let's handle this. The person we're after must be behind it.
Ho ho.
TWCA
Hello.
Type 3.
Is that the name of that formation? Recalibrating.
Fracture!
just keep shooting this. Doing great. I just noticed how much freaking jiggle is on the leg and also the butt. I'm like, come on, guys, you're not Nikkei. You don't have to be. Stop trying to be. Hello.
Feels familiar. I don't like it.
Not one for nostalgia? I'm starting to understand you more now.
I'll pierce right through. Adjusting for wind. This bullet will reach its mark.
There's those.
Fire support ready. The target's weary. Ether vision activate.
Standing by. Neutralize.
Show no mercy.
Hey, we did it. Oh, yeah, cinematic. Oh. Whomst. Oh, they're using the Soldier Zero skin.
What is that?
In movies, that's the old Silver Squad uniform.
In movies. That's probably a mistake.
Let's give chase.
Inside a lab, tucked away in a building somewhere.
As expected of Captain, her skills, they're still as sharp as ever.
Weirdly, I like this more than I like Soldier Zero and B. I know they're super similar, but there's like a couple of differences that are like simplifying the design, specifically around the shirt, because I think it just has like a different like shirt thing. I know it's kind of torn up and stuff, but yeah. Also, the eye patch and scar is cool.
Truly remarkable. I feel honored just being her defect. Silver Squad can't be without its captain. Ouch. Give me some meds, eh?
Hey. Oh. Okay, their uniforms were torn in the same way. I know they only have like limited time and resources and stuff to do stuff. Oh no, never mind. There is a slight difference, but like the scars in the middle are the exact same. The rips, I mean. Yeah. Man.
You're the worst of any defect. I know you can't talk, but is there something wrong with your nerves too? Be gentle. Seriously, I have fewer and fewer parts of my original body, and yet I feel more and more pain. I'm curious why that is.
Maybe because you have a whole bunch of grafted body parts. Maybe that is, in fact, the cause of the pain.
But you wouldn't understand such a complex question, would you? Because you're an idiot.
Oh, Twiggy. Call her Twiggy, apparently.
Enough. Stop making that miserable noise. Now, about our subject. She's still alive, right?
Ah!
There you are.
Comic scene. Also,
So,
wow, that
I
frame.
call you Soldier 11 now, right? What a hideous name. But looking at you now, you do have a pretty face. Pretty and pitiful. This face is the only thing we have left in common.
I don't know if I noticed how huge that zipper in Soldier 11's uniform was before, but that is enormous.
Aside from that, I'm nothing like you. I've lost all my limbs. I'm no longer a complete member of Silver Squad.
That's rough, buddy.
And I need a complete body for the experiment. Which is why I need you.
That's really rough.
You're asking me what happened? But you should know what happened that day.
I don't think she said anything, Twiggy.
It was the day you weren't there.
What? I know that's very dramatic, but the idea of, like, You should know what happened. After all, you weren't there. Like, time out. I wasn't there, which is why I don't know what happened.
Captain Anby traded herself for you. Even with her incredible strength, she could only save one of us. But why did it have to be you? Why not me? Why not Twiggy? Tell me why!
Ain't nothing but a heartache. Sorry. Don't know why she's named Twiggy.
They were all dead. Heaps and heaps of corpses crushing me. When they found me, my limbs were severely corrupted. I couldn't move.
Okay.
I couldn't fight back. I used to be a soldier, ready to defend this city. But that day, I was...
Oh, and we're back.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You startled me.
What can you do?
All right, fine. You're just here to remind me, right? They're here to pick up today's shipment. I'll go handle it. After that, I'll come back and tell you the rest of today's story.
Okay, Twiggy. Meanwhile, outside the lab, Anby and Trigger press their ears against the frosty steel door, listening closely for any sound inside.
It seems Soldier 11 is being held captive here.
Oh, did they hear
So
that whole
what's the
thing?
plan?
The plan?
Shh. Let's discuss it over there.
Oh, hello. Is this another cutscene? No. Alright. Anby, what's the current plan? It's very simple. I don't even need a map to explain it. Infiltrate the place and rescue Soldier 11. Go on, I'm listening. That's it. That's the whole plan. Yep, please provide support from outside. This is something I have to settle alone. If anyone can do it, it's me. Is this how Service Squad always operates? I'm the captain, and so that's how it's always been done. However, back then, there was usually a backup plan. Twiggy was always in charge of the backup plans, of course. Twiggy, if I'm not mistaken, she's the enemy we're facing now, right? I don't know why she's become like this. Her backup plans, what's her style? First, feign weakness before turning the tables with unorthodox tactics. For her, no cost is too great to regain the upper hand. It does sound like a proper backup plan. After all, it's a plan that would be only be utilized when every other option has been exhausted. I'll keep in contact with you through the headset. Don't try to be a hero, Envy. If anything happens to you, you won't be able to save Soldier 11 on your own, right? I understand. I'll be careful. I was going to try to be supportive, but since you don't need it, never mind. Emmy sneaks into the lab through an unguarded air duct. The metal ducts are freezing cold, stinging her skin.
This place is cold.
Yes.
I sense the frigid air from outside. It carries a strange scent, too.
Nice.
Someone's entering. Are you hidden?
Don't worry. It's dark here, and the machines are pretty noisy. They won't detect me.
Soldier 11, wakey wakey. That's odd. I know I've taken quite a few samples from you and injected some meds, but you'll tough it out, won't you? Won't you? Do you enjoy being pampered? Because you're the youngest sister? Oh, that won't do. Get up and play with me.
Play with me!
That's my girl. Now, let's continue our story. Where was I? Ah, yes. About how some kind scavengers found me without limbs. Such kind-hearted folks. They sold me. And unfortunately, my
Not good.
ignorant new owner couldn't see any use for a limbless worm like me. So I was sold off again.
So why did they buy me in the first place? Just saying.
I was treated like merchandise on the black market. Sold alongside gangster stuff and modded bamboo. That's when I realized we Silver Company soldiers weren't any different from Bangbu. Just made of flesh and blood. The only real distinction is we feel more pain. And that's when I met her. She bought me as a trophy girl. Cut me open and operated on me, checking my internal organs by hand. Anesthesia doesn't work on us. You know that, right? So it hurt. It hurt like hell.
That's so sad. But also, who is she? Man, you can see where the limbs are lost too under the tarp, cloth, whatever. It's rough.
Then, out of the blue, she smiled at me. Looking back now, I think she must have noticed something unusual about my body.
Also, the fact they just fully have like blood splatters on the operating table. It's like, yikes.
She told me that she was once a military doctor, but was discharged, and now worked as a rogue doctor. She was familiar with everything about Silver Company, and was willing to help me.
I'm seeing something. No, okay, it's a background detail, but I thought it was something in the doctor's hair. The little, like, red bit. Like, in the back of her hair. I think that's just looking back to the desk behind her. I'm trying to figure what that was. Alright.
So, I underwent surgery and received mechanical prosthetics. Nothing too fancy. I don't think I'll ever use them for combat, but they serve their purpose, helping me stand and do calculations. My true value lies in my memory. You see, my brain is the only thing that has remained intact.
Everything except for your arms and legs seem okay. At least here.
Everything. I remember our home and the time spent with our sisters. I remember that as long as we fought alongside our captain, we were considered the most powerful fighting force. I remember assisting in their research and using my own 2 hands to welcome new sisters into this world. That rogue doctor used her connections to get me some incomplete research data. Using my fragmented memories combined with that data, I was able to piece things together. And now, I've nearly revived the technology of Silver Company.
That's a problem.
Fortunately, I've remembered. I've survived and can recall our past. And now, reforming Silver Squad is my mission.
Did you say why?
This is my home.
Oh.
Our home.
Excellent timing, me.
So,
Alright.
do you like my plan, Captain Anby?
Oh, she didn't even here the whole time!
My little puppy spotted you a while ago, and I instructed her to raise the alarm.
When?
You know, Captain, I'm actually glad you're here. I've been thinking that we need to talk.
Give her back, and then we'll talk.
If you want her, come get her yourself.
Anby rushes out of the lab and reunites with Trigger.
Trigger!
Say no more. I've got it. Adjusting for wind. Engaging head on. Recalibrating. Quick shot. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill. Supporting position. Time to pin them down.
Thunder!
Ether vision activate. Target weary.
That's the Captain Ambi I know. Cleaning
That
your
pose
knives with the
on Twiggy is
filthy
cool,
blood of
too.
the scum suits you.
It's a good pose for,
Don't
like,
give
the
me that,
unhinged characters he's
idiot.
got.
Now you worried about whose side I'm on? Our side, of course.
Alright, what does that mean?
I created you, so you never saw Captain Ambi in her prime.
Oh, interesting.
After everything I've been through, I thought I would have forgotten. But I still remember.
I'm still standing.
You
Sorry.
ditched the uniform, Captain?
Yes.
Twiggy.
I'd keep it as pajamas if I were you. It's nice to reminisce about the days of glory and agony, isn't it?
And they look more like pajamas than a soldier's uniform.
I never knew you were still alive, Twiggy.
Yeah, I was always the worst at fighting. But I survived. It's only natural for you not to expect that, Captain.
You're not as terrible a fighter as you think. Your sharp mind makes up for it.
Yes, you said something similar before. I'll never forget that. You persuaded them to keep me, and you encouraged me to acknowledge my true value. You're right. I am valuable. I understand that all too well now. Trash may perish easily, but not me. I'm valuable. Precious, even. There's always someone who sees value in me. Just like you did before. Sometimes I wonder if I were just an ordinary citizen in New Eridu and not part of Silver Squad, maybe I could have become a researcher at the White Star Institute, studying deep topics like 3 forms of etheric manifestation in specific hollows.
Okay.
Sure, I might be sharp, but there are different kinds of smart. Growing up in Silver Squad, I had no street smarts.
Street smarts!
Competing for profit, seeing through lies, and striving for a better life with limited resources. These I had to learn the hard way, year after year.
And Ambi has the call for that.
A lot. Is that why you're doing this now?
I don't need a reason. At least not one to convince you.
Okay.
The only person I've needed to convince is my backer.
You know
Oh.
better than anyone. Silver Company was an evil undertaking. That technology should never resurface.
Evil? Are you suggesting that you, I, and our sisters were all evil?
I don't think that's what she's
We
saying.
are evil incarnate.
So
Oh, never mind.
we should all just be destroyed?
No, but we should not continue in our evil.
Okay.
Oh, I see. That's very enlightening, Captain. We should be eating burgers, watching movies, working a job, and going on dates. Instead of being maimed, sold, tortured, and struggling to survive.
I mean, yeah, everyone should be doing that. Like, if those were the two paths, I'd go with the first one 100% of the time. Also, specifically describing Ambi behaviors, burgers, movies, working, and going on dates. Canonical dates. That's all I'm saying.
You know I care for you, Captain Ambi. Whatever you do, I won't hold it against you. But that doesn't mean you can stand here and say these things so lightly to my face.
These things are hate. You shouldn't
know
have...
where I am, don't you? You know where I live, what
Yeah.
burgers I like, what movies I watch, and who I spend time with.
Canonical
Since
dates.
you know, you're welcome to visit me anytime, Twiggy. I'm your captain. I'll personally deliver the punishment you deserve, and then seek redemption with you together.
Captain.
We can still make things right before you make a greater mistake. Fortunately, I found you before things got any worse. I have so much to tell you, but maybe another time. For now, we should...
And Ambi said she's bad with words. Ambi started to see a body toss in front of her. Ruh-roh. It's Soldier 11. She's pale, but there are still signs of life in her, and she's breathing faintly.
All right. I'm returning your favorite girl. Now we're even, Ambi.
This is a good, convincing argument, honestly.
I said we're even. From now on, you can stop acting like a captain and save this foolish talk.
I don't know. I don't think she will. Pookie kicks the limp Soldier 11 on the ground. Ambi quickly lifts her up and hands her the trigger.
Soldier 11! Wake up, Soldier 11! Ambi, she doesn't look good. We need to get out of this hollow ASAP.
I see how it is. Twiggy, I'll be back. I won't just abandon you.
You sicken me. Like I said, just save the foolish talk. I can't stand to hear that kind of mush from someone who looks exactly like me.
It's not mush. And I hope you'll get used to it. Let's go, Trigger.
Twiggy stands and watches as Ambi leaves.
Hey, go contact you-know-who. Ugh, cut the crap! You think I don't realize I shouldn't cut the middle
What was that?
and contact the client directly? But look at the mess we're in. The junk she's brought won't fix this.
Just cut the crap. Just like fully bleeped.
Our best shot is exploiting Ambi's inner weakness. She's let go of her most lethal weapon, her daring and ruthless fighting style. Now she's like a hired gun with a family to feed, focused on surviving to get the paycheck.
She's let go of her most lethal weapon, the thing that the new version of Ambi is going to do.
I can handle her if we exploit that. But I need to keep everything
Just
in
saying.
check, or else all my efforts so far will have been...
You've been diligent, little Twiggy.
Stop calling me that.
As you know, your research is crucial. You're just like me. We're here to foster hope. Our work is the only cause worth fighting for in this world. Of course, I understand. Sometimes, when hope is scarce, certain issues can only be resolved with sheer violence. The stuff I
A
mentioned.
riot is the language of the unheard.
Send some of your people to retrieve it. It's not exactly new Eridu tech, so use it carefully.
Hello. Hello, Trigger. Ambi, are you okay? It's fine. I understand if you don't feel like talking right now. How is Soldier 11's condition? The answer will only make you feel worse. She still hasn't regained consciousness. As you requested, I left her at Random Play Video Store. The kind siblings working there are taking care of her as we speak. It's been so long, but the shop has barely changed. Now's not the time to be talking about that. Just be anxious to see her. Come with me. Ambi follows Trigger into the video store. Ambi, you're back. Looks like whatever you got mixed up in this time was pretty serious. Anything you want to know? Soldier 11, how is her condition? Stable, that's all I can say. Her body temperature, heart rate, and pulse are all remaining stable. Honestly, given her current state, that's actually quite abnormal. Moreover, she hasn't regained consciousness. Would you like to see her? She's right there. Having that conversation. Would you like to see her? Look to your left. Oh. This is kind of funny. Alright. Hey, Soldier 11. Ambi approaches Soldier 11 and softly calls out her name. Looks like it didn't work. Ooh, Ambi lowers her head sadly and prepares to leave. Curious. Hey!
What is this place?
Good morning.
And who am I?
Good morning.
You're awake, Harin.
Harin.
You're awake. I've been worried about you, Soldier 11.
Soldier 11? Is that my name? It sounds odd and could easily get confused with another number like Soldier 161051. Only a fool would call herself that.
Soldier. You're so bad with names.
I can see you're doing much better now, but I won't let you talk about yourself like that.
Her memories seem jumbled. The injuries might be more serious than they appear. When a Silver Company replica is severely wounded, their memories are often the first.
Oh. Sorry?
Me,
Don't know how that
years
happened.
ago, there was a time when I couldn't remember anything.
Is that so? Then what about your combat skills? Were they affected?
Would the Defense Force abandon her if she couldn't fight anymore? Well, I know we wouldn't do that.
That's
Roxy.
nice.
Yeah, having one more mouth to feed won't hurt. It's nothing compared to our monthly electricity bill.
These things aren't comparable, they're additive.
That cat needs another playmate. He's already getting bored of us.
You know how short-handed we are, right, Charon? Oops, I mean Trigger.
Ah.
There
Freaking
you go,
blush
trying to be funny
lights.
again. Guess that's your unique charm, manager. Jokes aside, I can't vouch for the Defense Force, but I can promise that Obel Squad won't abandon her.
Well, that's
I
nice.
see. Well, we know how resilient she is, so we're confident she'll bounce back.
Yeah, it should be fine.
It seems you and Soldier 11 go way back, Ambi. Could you share more about her? And maybe how we can help her recover faster? We're here to help. Are you sure it won't be too much trouble for you?
Don't
course
worry.
not.
Nicole's caused a lot more trouble for us. Besides, Soldier 11 is our friend too.
I see. In that case, what she needs now is nothing too out of the ordinary.
A burger.
Warmth, comfort, safety, and relaxation. Also, some familiar faces, as well as her favorite foods.
Oh, spicy noodles for Soldier 11.
Right. I should get her
There
some
it
burgers for an
is.
energy boost.
There
I'll
it
be right
is.
back. Not
Borgor.
so fast, Ambi. Burgers aren't exactly Soldier 11's favorite.
There you go.
Oh, they're not? What does she like then?
It seems Trigger already left to get it.
You'll probably find her near Waterfall Soup. By the way, General Chop is concerned about Soldier 11 as well. Be sure to let him know that she's improving.
Yeah, don't worry. She's in good hands with us here.
Yay. Oh, you can say words. Should you still be here talking with us? I remember you were planning to meet Trigger at the noodle shop. Oh, yeah. My bad. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, and then 0088E4. I don't think I've ever like paid attention to what that could be or whatever. Also, just noticed. Also, it says NB on the backpack. I wonder if Nicole drew that. Seems like the kind of thing Nicole would do. Ah, okay, it's you, NB. It's unusual for you to come and get ramen at this hour. What flavor will it be today? Hamburger rice roll dumplings ramen combo. 3 to 30 times offer spicy ramen for Soldier 11. We'll take it this one, please. 3 to 30 times, yes. That's a surprise. I didn't think you'd order that. I just added to the menu today. All because I remembered a certain customer who hasn't shown up in a long time. Yep. General Chop, please rest assured she is now safe and sound. She's, yes, the young lady who somewhat resembles me. Ah, so it is her. She's safe. That's a relief. Such a relief. I mean, please tell her that she's the reason my shop is always open late at night. No pressure or rush. She can just come after finishing up her work. General Chop will be here. I will, thank you. Haha, hearing great news like that, today's ramen is on the house. Be sure to pass on my message. Oh, that's cute. Okay, Trigger.
I got Soldier 11's favorite spicy noodles from that enthusiastic chef. I couldn't see if the noodles look spicy, but just the steam from the chili peppers alone is making me cry.
So, spicy noodles is her thing. I had no idea.
Well, that's the Soldier 11 I know. She would come to 6th Street whenever she had free time. Maybe she feels more at home here than back in the barracks. She rarely talked about anything other than training, combat, and promotions. But when she did, she'd usually mention super spicy noodles, the video store owners, the arcade, and cats.
Did she ever talk about me?
You might not like the answer. Soldier 11 has never brought you up, but she seems fixated on a certain betrayal. Apparently, someone very important to her that she admired greatly vanished without a trace, leaving her to deal with that awful situation by herself. The person left without so much as an explanation. In the military, such actions are seen as desertion. And eventually, such deserters are marked as KIA by detached and indifferent officers. Does any of that ring a bell?
I have nothing to say. Even if she resents me, she has the right to do so.
That's pretty cold, even for me. May I suggest something?
What's that?
If you want to mend things with Soldier 11, don't say anything like that to her. Trust me, don't.
But that's the truth. I have no excuses for that. I lost my memory when I left the army. Once it returned, I wanted to contact Soldier 11, so I asked Nicole to check on her. Then I learned that she was doing well, that she had joined Obel Squad, and that she's an exemplary soldier who recently got promoted. She had a new captain and new comrades, so I felt her troubled past in Silver Squad might only weigh her down. I had no reason to show up again.
You assumed
Trigger.
that for her.
What?
Tell me, if you were me, you would have made the same call, right?
If I were you, yes, I might have.
Okay.
That's what I thought. So, even if she hates me, I deserve it.
I don't think that's what that
But
means.
I'm not you, Ambi. That's the point. If I were in your shoes, I would let Soldier 11 know she was never betrayed or abandoned. I'd let her know that her comrades would search to the ends of the earth for her, and that they'd never forget her.
Trigger, you're really amazing.
That's all you have
I
to
agree.
say?
Yeah, I'm really impressed. It must be nice to have you as a comrade.
Like just like a general,
not
like
so sure
good,
about
mature
that.
person.
But we have more pressing matters to discuss now. What are you planning to do next?
I'm heading back into the Hollow to put an end to everything with Twiggy. That evil tech must never resurface again. But before that, I want to apologize to Soldier 11.
Apologize? But given the current state of her memory, she might not remember it afterward.
That's the idea.
Wait, really?
Come on,
Yeah.
Andy.
That's the best choice for my cowardly side.
Seems like it's really weighing on your mind. All right, if there's anything
Doesn't-
I can do, just say the word.
In that case, I need you to prove something to me.
Prove something? Like what?
Prove that you can take good care of Soldier 11. That's the only way I can hand her over to her new comrades without worrying.
Alleviating all your worries might not be a good thing either. But I understand. I'll prove that I can take care of her. Now then, let's head back. After all, we don't want to show up with a bowl of soggy noodles for our patient.
Trigger is a very, like, emotionally intelligent and, like, caring character. I really like that. Also, the idea of, like, I want her to forget my apology because I'm a coward. I'm like, the way I was hoping it was going to go would be the, I will apologize to her more than once if I have to, because I care about her that much, but at the same time, like, I get it. Gotta have direction for the character to grow. Oh, Bill, was Bill sitting on that last time? That's cute. Freaking dangle feets. Alright. Looks like I've been causing a lot of trouble for you. That's right, so we're building it all on the Cutting Hairs account. No! Oh? As of right now, I am not Ambi of the Cutting Hairs. But you walk, talk, and look like Ambi of the Cutting Hairs, so you must be Ambi of the Cutting Hairs. Belle. Swear to God. How can we possibly keep teasing you when you're making a face like that? Jeez, look at you. You're absolutely exhausted. What you need most right now is some sleep. How about it? Want to sleep in my bed? It's really soft, you know. Yay! Yeah! Hell yeah. It is objectively very soft, Edby, and I also think it's best if you get some rest now. Wingman Wise! Bill's like, hey, Envy, my bed's really soft, and Wise is like, her bed is soft. Come on! Tomorrow. Worry about tomorrow's problems tomorrow. That's what we do when we receive an armor's electric bill anyway. Maybe not ready to sleep today. If you'd rather watch a movie to relax, don't mind keeping you company. Tilda. Again. Come on! Oh my god. Any new arrivals worth watching recently? Yeah! Didn't I think I should be up for it. She'll stay up for Belle. They apparently are super dating. Still glad you had the energy. After all, I won't be able to finish what's coming next if I don't pull myself together. What is it, a fight? Pretty much, it's a date. A date? Belle's like, who is she? Good night. Oh my god. Here's the thing. Am I big into shipping culture? No. But when it presents itself in a story, I'm all about it because that is that interpersonal connection story stuff that I'm all about that I mentioned earlier. It's good shit. Ambi stopped the so-called so-called plot to revive Silver Company, but not without a few regrets. Let's go. I didn't see Soldier 11 or Trigger in the store. Do you know where they went? Though they didn't tell me where they were headed. They're probably out on a date together, right? A date. Why didn't they take me along with them? Oh my god. Why should they have to bring you along? Based on my experience, the optimal number of people for a date is no more than 2. Wise, you monogamous fuck. Trigger wants to prove to me that she can take care of Soldier 11. If I'm not present, how can she prove it to me? Maybe she wants to go on a normal date and cheer Soldier 11 up. Not to mention, Soldier 11 really is one tough cookie. Didn't she get seriously injured? Is it really okay for her to be running around outside like this? Being able to use all their energy to prioritize stabilizing vital signs, retaining maximum combat effectiveness, that is the most basic requirement of a qualified Silver Company soldier. Ambi. What? You do know that someday you'll have to tell us the whole story, right? Whether you want to involve us or not, Belle and I are a part of this, and we have a right to know. Can I refuse? I know that once I tell you the whole truth, you two definitely won't leave me alone. Just like a blockbuster movie, no matter how complete the original story is, they'll always find a way to make a terrible sequel. I just don't want to see that sequel. Now, that's a hard metaphor to follow, but there are some really good sequels out there, too. Yeah, and sometimes the second film is terrible, but the third one turns out to be surprisingly great. We won't force you, we just hope you know that you're never alone. Why is this right? Besides, isn't this exactly what friends are for? I remember the first time I met you, Ambi, and you were even more naive back then than you are now, but even then... Excuse me. But even then, I already had a feeling that we would become partners with a bond of trust and share moments that could never be replaced together. Partners? Just saying? Yes, and thank you for the reminder. Compared to who I was back then, I should have made some progress by now. Please help me contact Nicole and everyone at the Cunning Hairs, you two. Whoa, is your runaway saga finally over? Mm-hmm. I have something I want to say to them before it all ends. Hehe. Belle? Hehe. What is going on with Belle? Boom, called it wise. Ugh. Hello, thing. Delete message. Thank you. Boom, called it wise. Told you Amy would contact the Cunning Hairs today. Come on, you cough up my 5,000 pennies. Oh my god. Taking bets on this. You actually got it right, Bill. There I was thinking it was premature to go ahead and contact Nicole and the others list like that. So you two already contacted everyone at the Cunning Hairs before I asked? Nope, that was all Belle. Nicole, Billy, and Nakamata should have arrived at 6th Street by now. Bruh. Taking a bet on whether she would ask to contact the Cunning Hairs is one thing. Contacting them preemptively, that's a whole other thing. Belle and I still have to open up the shop. Do you mind if we don't go looking for them with you? I won't get lost. Thanks so much. Really, truly grateful. Bruh. Bah. Hello, Licky Boo. Sunday afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your day. No, it's not. It's a Wednesday. Nicole! And Billy! And Nakamata's gonna be somewhere too. Anyway. Hi, Nicole.
Nicole,
Well, look who decided to come back.
I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. You can punish me however you see fit, Nicole.
What's the use in punishing you? If anything, I'd prefer some compensation. So, how do you plan to make it up to me? I'm waiting.
I'll give up my favorite burger. From now on, I'll eat noodles every day.
Hey, that's more like compensating General Chop than me.
That won't cut it, huh? Then I won't try to squeeze in between you and Nekomata when we watch movies.
Come on. Nekomata's usually the one who's squeezing in between you and me.
show me some sincerity here.
Which means they watch movies real snugly together, and Nekomata comes in like a cat. It's adorable. It's adorable. It's adorable.
I see. Okay. I'll forfeit my paychecks from now on. Oh? Yes, and I'll persuade Billy to give up his pay too. Is that
Bring
good
Billy
enough?
into this?
Wait a sec. Are you trying to tarnish our reputation as an honest business? Forget it. You owe me big. I'll tell you what I need from you later.
A big smooch. It's a big smooch. But also, I do appreciate Nicole being like, hey, no, I gotta make sure I pay my employees, even though I'm a cheapskate.
Nicole. Fine. Forget it. Just spare me that pitiful look. Listen, Ambi. It doesn't matter who you were or what mess you've gotten into. The cunning Rose doesn't need to be a burden to you. We don't need you to shield us, and we won't intrude when you need space. You're not the only one here with a troubled past. I just wish you'd trust me more. Otherwise, I feel like I'm a total failure.
Aw, make it about you, why don't you?
I won't try to justify what I did. I shouldn't have run off on my own. Once this is over, I'll answer all your questions. No more hiding anything.
Okay.
That's my good girl. You're a terrible liar, you know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
By the way,
Oh.
You finally need me?
Oops.
Yeah.
Asking a favor.
There's a woman who looks like me. She wears a Defense Force uniform and goggles. I think she should be pretty easy to spot. Can you help me locate her? Piece of cake. On average, finding a cat takes us 3 hours, 14 minutes, and 8 seconds. Finding a person is way easier. I'll contact some of my sources. I'll let you know as soon as I get any information.
It's very specific, Nicole. You find a lot of cats, I guess. Talk to Billy! And Nekomata's gonna be somewhere, I bet. Where is she? Maybe down the alleyway? I don't know. Hi, Billy! Anby, it's so good to finally see you! I was this close to mentally preparing myself to lose you. This close! I apologize for leaving without saying goodbye. I'm truly sorry. I won't let you lose me. Well, I'll do my best. How have you all been lately? Nicole's been ranting about you every day. Actually, she's known that you've been crashing with the proxies this whole time. She just thought that busting in to take you away would defeat the purpose. So when you took the initiative to contact her, no matter how angry she seemed deep down, she was probably really relieved. As for Nekomata, and don't be startled, she's been genuinely really worried about you. Nekomata was worried about me? You may not have been able to see it, but our little Nekomata has been quite restless indeed. Even though we knew the proxies were taking care of you, we also knew you seemed to be mixed up in something heavy, and she understands better than almost anyone just how wrong the idea of just solving the problem with your own strength is. That's true. Just yesterday, Nekomata was muttering to herself, if only I had paid more attention to her. Oh! Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Damn. She cares about me? Yes! Yeah, she even has a gift for you. She said that she wants to give it to you once she sees you again. She has a gift for me? You look pretty shocked, and to be honest, so am I. Really, I can't help but marvel at how amazing the friendships between girls can be. Just gals being pals. Maybe I should watch a few more flicks about girl bands or something like that. Oh, right. When you see Nekomata, make sure you don't tell her I said any of that. Otherwise, she'll definitely scratch up my paint job with her claws, just like a ball of steel wool on a non-stick pan. But what parts of you are painted? It seems all kind of metal colors, or I don't know. And you promised me. Say that you promised me. I should just realize. I want to take a look at this. What have we got in here? Espresso. It's pure coffee. Cafe Eridiano. I don't recognize that one, but white coffee and cappuccino. I'd say that cappuccino is a little bit. Yeah, it can be. I know, whatever. I used to work at a coffee place. I've worked in a couple of coffee places. Hi, Nekomata. Just Blitter Witch Note over here.
Who's there?
promised I wouldn't say what Billy said, so I say long time no see. I didn't think I would get the... Anyway.
It's been a while. I bet it must have been nice not having me around for a bit.
Yeah, definitely. It was pretty nice to not have to compete for space to lay in Nicole's lap for a change.
Anby regularly lays on Nicole's lap. Oh my god, they were roommates.
Humans have 2 legs, so 2 people can lay on their lap. At least, that's what I heard in a movie once.
What movie, Anby? Was it FFM? Was it MMF? Was it other combinations of letters? Wouldn't be so hard if Anby was Enby, if you know what I mean. Oh my god.
That's our boring burger girl. You always sound cool when you're quoting movie lines. Alright, to help make you more interesting, Nikomata has a special gift for you.
This has nothing to do with this line, but I paused it because I just had this thought. I'm sure other people have had this thought as well, but I hadn't thought of it until now. Which is, cutting hairs are always broke. They share one bed. Big cuddle pile polycule.
Here you go.
It's adorable. Speaking of adorable, oh my god! I love it! I want one! Oh my god! Oh, okay. A doll meticulously crafted by Nikomata looking somewhat similar to Anby. Why is it top-heavy? To simulate how someone often dives headfirst into the hollow. Meow. Oh my god. The arms are uneven. Oh my god. I want this. I want this in real life. Oh, can I put this, like, on the display? Can I put this on display, please? Holy shit.
Oh, a doll. Is it supposed to be me? With this...
That's amazing.
Stitching, I'm guessing you sewed it yourself? This is too much, Nekomata. I can't accept this.
I do love the, like, wow, this is a really rough job. Wow. This is too much. I can't accept it. It's like...
Nah, stop being dramatic. I got a doll making kit and was gonna make one that looks like Nicole.
Okay.
But it turned out super ugly. With a big head and tiny little body. It didn't look anything like Nicole. So I altered it a bit and wow, it somehow looked just like our Andy.
But I don't look like this.
No, it's exactly like you. It's like your little twin. Go on, take it. Keep it with you all the time. And don't let it out of your sight.
They're all disasters.
Carry it and never let it out of my sight. Oh wait, you didn't stash some sort of contraband inside it, did you? Are you trying to get PubSec to arrest me?
Just because I'm a...
Nope.
I mean, you should be prejudiced like that. There's no contraband in the doll. I swear on Nicole's lap.
Oh my god.
All right, I'll trust you.
Oh my
Let
god.
me do something for you in return. How about some mackerel noodles?
Oh, Lady Nikomata appreciates your rare treat.
Alright.
But not now.
Not now? But the noodle shop is close by.
Once things settle and you're safe, you can treat me to those mackerel noodles.
It all somehow feels heavier in Anby's hand, and Anby lowers her head as Nikomata grins. Anby, I just received some information. The person you're looking for is at Lumina Square, of course they are. There was another woman beside her, and the two were walking towards the riverside. I see, Nicole, thank you. Quick, tell me I'm the best. Nicole, you're the best. Girl. Go have fun and remember to come home afterward. Oh my god. Alright, I'm going to Lumina Square. Jesus Christ. The number, like, what, is that 4 or 5 times somebody said good girl in this whole, in this story? Yikes. My heart can only take so much. Oh, man. Yep, and there they are. And Kitty. Hello. That was a nice lean on the tire,
So,
too.
Here you are.
Sorry, Anby. I snuck out with her.
Are you feeling okay?
Are you speaking to me? You seem familiar. Like I've seen you somewhere before,
The mirror.
but I can't quite remember.
It's the mirror.
I'm Anby. Does that name ring a bell?
No. I don't recall anyone named Ambi. Sorry. Maybe we knew each other, but this person named Trigger told me that my memory's off right now. I'll get better. And maybe then I'll remember something about you.
One can only hope.
I see. Where did you and Trigger go today?
We tried some food called noodles. They were this amazing, fiery red color. It was delicious. Then we pet some creatures called cats.
Oh, really messed up memory. It's like food called noodles, creatures called cats.
We went to an arcade, did some shopping, drank some tea milk, and even opened surprise boxes. Then we went to a
We
dim,
did gotcha stuff.
noisy place and watched a movie. I think that's what they called it.
Yeah, because they
During
were
the movie,
moving pictures.
Someone took advantage of the dark environment to attempt a theft. Fortunately, I still remembered some basic combat skills, so I managed to subdue the thief and turn them over to public security.
It's good for you.
Public security office isn't far from here.
True.
After we wrapped up there, Trigger suggested we watch the sunset by the river.
You sure know how to plan a date, Trigger.
The video store manager taught me all this. I'm just a good student.
That was fast.
Anyway, I think I did a good job. Right, Soldier 11?
Praise
Yes.
me!
I had a great time. Still, I can tell my body isn't really used to relaxing. I can always feel an urge to do some push-ups or some other exercise.
That's our model soldier for ya. So, Anby, can you relax now? Soldier 11 is important to me. I don't ever want to lose another squad mate, so I promise to look after her. You can focus on the matters at hand now. Once everything's settled, if you choose to face her, I'll be there to vouch for everything you've done for her. And if you prefer to stay out of it, no pressure. I understand the weight of your history with Silver Company. It's like a heavy chain around you both.
I'll break that chain.
I have faith in you.
Thanks, Trigger.
Trigger's such a good person.
In that case, please keep this for me while I'm away.
What's this?
Ah!
It looks a little familiar.
It's very cute.
Soldier 11 looks confused, but still takes the doll and hugs it tightly. So tight that it almost bursts.
Please, keep it safe until I come back. Right now, it's my most cherished possession.
Aww.
If it means that much to you, we'll be sure to keep it safe.
Thanks.
It gets chilly by the river at night. Let's head back to the video store and get something warm to wear.
Yeah, like a shirt, Trigger. Be sure not to catch a cold. Yeah, let's head back. Also, I like how tall Trigger is. It's nice, too. Bid farewell to Proxy's siblings. I'll talk to Belle first. We're finally back. Abby looks like you had a great time. Have you had dinner yet? And if not, I still have some leftover carrot chips here. You can have as many as you want. I already ate. I had 2 hamburgers. Really? Won't eating 2 burgers before bed make you gain weight? No, I'll put it all off overnight. If you want to drag someone to join you for a night run, take Wise. He'll be totally psyched for it. I don't think this is what she meant. Gonna burn the hamburgers off overnight while sharing Belle's incredibly soft bed. If you catch my meaning. Anyway. But you're back. Trick and Soldier 11 are getting ready to call it a night. If there's nothing else you need to do, you should probably turn it in early too. Okay, thank you, Wise. Thank you and Belle for all you've done, for the cutting hairs and me. I actually have a place I could stay other than the cutting hairs. This is a miracle that the Anby of the past would have never dared to imagine. Amy, what prompted you to say all this? Did you watch some kind of weird movie today? I just suddenly felt like saying it. Sounds fishy to me. Not at all. Good night, Wise. Oh my god. Solar limit!
I remember you from earlier today. Ambitizinia.
I gotta know if that's a real word. I don't think I've heard that before. I gotta look up ambitizinia, see if that's a word. Ambitizinia. Ambitazinia, sorry. Misspelled it. It is not a word. Yep. Alright. Not a word. Got it.
It's Anby. Just Anby.
Good luck with that.
Sorry. It seems my memory still hasn't recovered yet. It's frustrating not knowing what I've forgotten.
I can help with that.
You can help?
I can tell you what you've forgotten, Harin.
Harin. Is that my name?
It's a cool name.
It was your name before you were Soldier 11. The name I knew you by. Back then, we used to find nice-sounding words to call each other. The higher-ups...
Oh,
didn't
okay.
intervene.
So that's
I
why
don't know
Twiggy is
what
called
that
Twiggy.
It sounds too weak for me.
Yes, you've said the same thing before.
So what exactly is this Silver Squad? And who decides who's qualified or not? There's a lot I don't understand. If it's connected to my past, then please tell me everything.
Sure, I'll explain it all. Just allow me to do one thing.
Huh. One thing? What's that?
Allow me to apologize to you.
And he recounts everything about Silver Squad from its creation to its downfall. Ooh, fully telling her everything.
There were many things I didn't understand then, and still don't understand even now. All I know is that we were used as pawns in a power struggle within the army. And, in the end, they chose to keep only one replica.
And that was you, Anna? As you said, you were considered the top performer.
I'm not Anna. That's someone else. But yes, I was selected. They devised an operation, a suicide mission. No one was expected to return alive. My name wasn't on the list for deployment. But the night before, you went too hard in training and got injured. So I took your place.
Did you survive the mission?
No.
Take a guess. I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble. The memories are all a little foggy, even to this day. I'm not sure how I survived, or how I was able to stand before the senior officers.
How could they issue such a ruthless order? Sending their own soldiers to die? We're living, breathing human beings.
They didn't see you that way.
Harin, are we humans?
Or are
I
we
assume
dancers?
You can also issue combat orders now. When you send a squad of explosive bamboo into the enemy base, do you consider their well-being?
You should.
But Bangbu aren't humans. I don't have to consider that.
They seem sentient.
They said too.
And sapient, potentially.
Replicas aren't humans.
Rude.
So, they ordered Silver Squad to their deaths. But since you are still a survivor, they ordered me to execute you.
Did you go through with it?
What do you think?
It appears you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But if it were me...
Would you have followed their orders?
No. I would have executed the officers who issued that suicide mission. So what did you do?
I fled. I offered to exchange my life for yours. And then fled. I didn't trust them. So disappearing seemed like the only feasible option. I knew that once I was gone, they wouldn't harm you, because you were their only asset. Seems like I made the right call. At least I got to see you again. I've had a good life, but it took me a long time to figure out who to hate.
I really, really like that line. That's a really, really good sentiment too. Like that's really, really clever. Like that's just a good fucking line. I've had a good life, but it took me a long time to figure out who to hate. That is emblematic of a healing journey and like the progress and process, because that's not a finished journey. Not entirely, not always, or not necessarily, but like that's a good like. Oh, I love when we have character development. Please let ZZZ stop being a gacha game so we don't have to keep characters in like a weird stasis where they never change because you have to be able to unlock them at some point down the line whenever. Like, let these characters have arcs and change over time because you have good character writing. And I want to see it actually do stuff, because the problem with these kinds of games is that once this story is over, Anby's going to go back to being Anby that we've always known Anby to be. Anby to be. And that's where I get disappointed, because, like, you need to keep these characters stagnant in order to maintain their appeal for newcomers and whoever wants to, like, roll for them or whatever. And, like, you can't spoil the character journey if you don't have the character. Like, it's, you know, there's stuff like that. It's the same thing with, like, hero shooters and stuff, too. I mean, God, we didn't really get a whole lot of character development in Overwatch, really. Even though we should have, and we're supposed to. But then we didn't. Because they went full live service with it. Just saying. Anyway.
If I were to hate everyone who hurt us, that would be too much. I couldn't live carrying so much hatred. It's impossible. And Nicole told me that I shouldn't hate myself.
That was my concern.
So, eventually, I realized that all the suffering stemmed from the Silver Company tech, and the fact that we replicas were not seen as humans. According to a movie Belle loaned me from the store, this is referred to as an ethical dilemma. Life shouldn't be engineered. Only then did it dawn on me that many people were already aware of this issue. There are a lot of smart people out there.
I don't think life shouldn't be engineered. I just think engineered life should be treated as life. That's my take.
So, I'm sorry, Harin.
Why apologize? According to everything you just told me, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm crying. Why am I crying?
It's all my fault. I was the captain of our squad and responsible for everyone, but I let you all down. I wasn't wise or strong enough, and I was a coward. If I weren't a coward, I wouldn't have waited until this moment to apologize. I'm only willing to share this now because I know you'll forget everything soon.
Forget everything? But that's impossible. Why?
Silver Squad soldiers who are critically injured have their recent memories wiped within 24 hours. Yours is about to reset. I can't keep avoiding this, Harin. I have to face our old squad mate. I don't know what other cards she has up her sleeves, and I can't guarantee anything. I can only try my best. I might survive, but if the worst comes to pass, I don't want you to bear the weight of my death. So, just forget this conversation, and have a good night's sleep.
No, Amby. You're being selfish.
Called her by the right name.
I don't accept your apology. I don't.
This is the right name.
It's almost midnight.
Amby.
Amby closes her eyes and her forehead touches Soldier Levin's. Soldier Levin's fingers tighten their grip on Amby, digging into her skin. Suddenly, Soldier Levin's grip loosens, her expression turns blank.
What is this place? What am I doing here?
Ooh.
Who am I?
Your name is Soldier 11. Good night.
That is so heartbreaking. Ah. Like, tremendous writing. Like, that. That gives me like Dr. Donna vibes, if you remember that from Doctor Who. And if you haven't seen Doctor Who, I actually recommend it, so.
Sorry. I must have been talking too loud just now and woke you up.
Anby, what are you planning to do?
What do you mean?
Come on, don't hold out on us. Are you sneaking out on some super dangerous business?
There's actually something I need to take care of. No need to worry about me. I'll be fine.
Don't try playing cute with us. Didn't I tell you before? We have a right to know about whatever it is you're involved with this time.
Plus, Amby, if you've really been working on yourself like you said, then you should learn how to ask for help. This thing you're facing, you might not be able to handle it yourself, right?
Even if that were the case, it's still my responsibility, and mine alone. At least, that's what I planned on saying.
Oh?
The lone wolf in the movies never gets a happy ending. And even if they win, they'll end up losing their home, their pet cat, their daughter, or their lover.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose anything or anyone important to me, Proxy. So please, help me. Take me back in that hollow and help me smash up that weird lab so I can get some closure with my former family.
Wise and I have been waiting for you to say that.
Is that your strategy then? Getting us to help you out for free?
Wise.
You don't have to do it for free. Just tack it onto the Cunning Hairs tab. I'll be back to settle the bill.
She's
once
involving the
this is all over.
hairs. She better.
But right now, I've got someplace to be.
Don't go running off into any hollows alone, you hear?
I won't.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
I want you to be the first one, Proxy. The first to witness my resolve.
Anby, are you about to head out? Yep. The Cunning Hair's temporary base.
Long time no see.
Oh, okay. I'm not putting auto on the comic pages. Oh, we're gonna get to see the outfit in comic form.
Replica number 0.
Butt shot.
Silver Squad. Captain. I thought I'd never see you again.
Alright. Oh my god, the freaking burger pin in her hair. Oh, okay. When her attacks an enemy, they apply Silver Star mark that charges the target. Every 1/3 of charge, they receive a stack of White Thunder 3 times. So when they get a full Silver Star mark, press special attack to activate. Quickly dash forward, slashing through enemies and dealing multiple hits of electric damage. When a move hits an enemy, consume 1 stack of White Thunder to trigger additional electric damage, which is considered aftershock damage. Here's a vulnerable using the skill. Okay. With energy, hold EX special attack to activate. Throws swords. When it hits an enemy, it will fully charge the Silver Star. While the additional when the additional damage from White Thunder triggers 3 times on the same enemy, Thunderbolt will strike. Damage is aftershock damage.
So, this is what you were like back in your Silver Squad days, Amby?
I never thought I'd be back in this uniform. A cool character or a cute one?
This is a rare opportunity.
For what, Belle? Okay. That is some S-rank animations if ever I've seen some. That's cool as hell. Okay, now idle animation. Not a huge fan of the asymmetry on the swords, but whatever.
Any little noise could be a sign that the enemy's closing in.
Yeah. Fair enough. Alright. Let's go.
Old memories are coming
weird way to phrase it.
The past me was reliable too.
New you isn't?
True.
There, okay, yeah, good. Get a closer look at these shoes. Those are some nice looking shoes. Alright. Head in a general this way direction.
The enemy's tough. Be careful.
Orders received.
No need to be. Is this the lab that needs to be destroyed?
I never expected to one day be the one guiding you, Proxy.
Bahamut! Anything over here? No? Alright. I kind of like a new. A little bit of like a lean. Oh!
I'm heartbroken, Ambi. Here I was thinking this was a family matter between sisters. But you've gone and brought in outside help.
Mm-hmm.
You're no match for me, whether I bring help or not. Twiggy, Silver Squad is gone. You will never be able to rebuild it. We both know how difficult it is to create a Silver Soldier capable of engaging in combat operations.
What if I didn't need to?
Didn't need to. What?
There's one thing you're wrong about. I've already done it. I've achieved the conditions for rebuilding my very own Silver Squad.
Sorry, I just realized this is a perfect opportunity for me to talk about the differences in these two outfits. Twiggy's outfit is, like, obviously there's the damage and stuff, and we can ignore that, but, like, there's a lot of extra details on Anby's, like, top. Like, there's more visible yellow underneath. The black under mesh shirt is only like this weird section, and like the buttons and the thing and the extra holes. It's just very busy, and like the ribbon, not a huge fan of all of that detail. Feels pretty cluttered to me. Like it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just more complicated than I think it needed to be, especially for what's supposed to be a soldier uniform. Ooh,
This is
art page.
so weird. These Ambys. No, these people. None of them seem to have any fighting abilities.
I just noticed that there's also, at least in this art, there's some Amby underboob, and I'm like, oh no, is that, no, it's Amby's thumb. Okay, weird placement. I thought that was underboob. Okay.
Weird. These people don't look like soldiers to me.
Yep.
Twiggy, what have you done?
What do you think I've done? I've done something that can stop my organs from being harvested. That can put me in touch with the big shots at Tops. That can help fund my research.
Problem. Suddenly, they're the first lab class. A ghost is something emerging from the recesses of your memory.
No, that's impossible. You're harvesting and selling their organs.
That's dark as hell.
Created all these sisters of ours just to harvest them like animals?
I just used them to exchange for a few necessary resources to reform Silver Squad. I needed a family, really. That's all. You said it yourself. These sisters of ours, right? We are sisters. And we are family. So if we're family, why don't you feel the same pain as me?
That's so rough.
It's a real shame, you know. Neither Harry nor I were perfect enough. No matter how hard I try, all I can make are defects. Good for nothing but a supply of organs. But it's not like there hasn't been any progress. I haven't even told anyone about this yet. But just earlier, I managed to make some improvements to the technology, which will stabilize control of the cloning process.
Meaning
Once that's in
what?
place, the cost of producing a competent soldier will be at an all-time low. We'll have achieved just what the initial project report said. The magic of producing an army out of sugar and air.
Sugar, air, chemical X, Powerpuff Anbies. All right.
Anby. Captain Anby. As things stand, there's still a chance for us to work together. You are the final piece of the puzzle. We can produce a steady supply of true soldiers so long as you cooperate. We'll keep everything under wraps until we build a huge army of our own.
This is a terrible idea.
Think what such an army could do. Nobody would ever dare humiliate us again. Our Silver Squad could crush New Eridu to smithereens. And you would be its commander.
NBA, not, sorry.
I'm fine with whatever. Put me to death if you like. I deserve it for killing all those sisters.
Twiggy, I think you lost the plot.
Whatever you want.
You definitely lost the plot, Twiggy.
Do you want to come home?
No.
This is not my home. I feel disgusted.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Twiggy. But now I wish you had died back in the hollow.
Ooh.
I know. I feel the same way about myself. Disgusted. Get out of here!
A vial of medicine appears in Twiggy's hand, and she injects half the liquid into her arm. Girlie suddenly snatches the needle away and injects the remaining liquid into her own arm. I do have to say, though, it's so dark. Like, the idea of... Because, like, there's the versions of the, like... You know, I will die along with the things that need to die in order to create the world I'm trying to make. But this is this is something else entirely. This is a lot more personal. This is the, like... I'm doing this for my sisters. But because I have killed so many of my sisters... I also deserve that. I don't care. Like, I deserve whatever punishment is coming to me for the sake of the people that I'm doing this for. The punishment's going to come from the people who will not appreciate the things I'm doing. Like, but there's also this idea of, like, she's like, no, I hate myself, but also I'm doing this so that I don't get humiliated again. We don't get humiliated. It's this weird, like, it's a really broken logic, and she's a very broken figure, obviously, like, just her psychology is, like, very messed up. But it's this idea of, like, she doesn't want to be hurt ever again. But at the same time, she wants that for her sisters more than anybody else. But she doesn't want to get hurt ever again, but she also wishes she had died back then. But also, she wants to break down the world and have Anby be in charge, but also she wants to get Anby to cooperate with her plan so that they can do this. But all, like, it's there's so many, like, motivations that are all feeding in the same general direction, but very different routes. And, like, what's interesting is what I'm actually getting from Twiggy's character in this is that she knows full well that she's contradicting herself in some areas and firmly believes both contradictions, both sides. And she's like, yeah, this is, yep. Like, and not accepting it, but being like, yes, I believe all of these things fully, and so as a result, I will take whatever's coming to me, no matter how this goes. Like, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this, which is pretty intense. Ugh.
What are you doing, idiot? You absolute idiot! Are you insane? You're just a defect. Your body won't be able to handle it. You'll make everyone...
And she does care.
I want to protect you. Protect all of you.
And she speaks.
Thank you for letting me be born. I will never let you be lonely.
I'll take a sec to appreciate this image. Oh, and the syringe is down there too. You can see it. This is a gorgeous piece of artwork. I mean, all the artwork in this game is gorgeous, but like, damn. The emotion here too. A strange scene transpires. The helpless replicas are torn apart and absorbed by two massive monster shadows. Moments later, a familiar figure appears before these terrifying enemies. What figure? Oh. These aren't familiar to me. I mean, they're kind of familiar, but, like, definitely modified. It's good battle stance, too. Hey, soldier!
You. Why did you come?
I haven't forgotten the art of combat. Silver Company formation. TWAN, Anti-Ethereal Mark II.
Ah, that's cool.
The current you feels really familiar.
I never expected to be able to face you like this. Mind the blind spots.
I was never good at timing Soldier 11's fire attacks. But now we have this.
Roger that. Show no mercy, even if our opponent is twiggy.
Thanks. That's my line.
Is it?
Shouldn't miss this feeling. Off balance. Don't push yourself. Understood?
Oh,
Affirmative.
what is happening?
Why did I subconsciously...
Resolve. What you deserve.
Ah. 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 Ah.
Warning!
Wide open. Fall back. Off balance. The final blow. Stay safe.
I won't let you have it.
If Soldier 11 doesn't want Envy to have the final blow, fine. I'll try to make that happen.
Engaging.
Okay. Oh, that was so cool! That was dope as hell.
Did I fail the combat test again?
Oh, honey, no.
I'm not good at fighting. But as long as Captain's here, I'll be okay,
God damn.
right?
That was so sad. Oh my god.
You. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be with Trigger?
Trigger was the one who covered for me, so I could come here. She's probably still dealing with the enemies that we met on the way here.
You shouldn't be here. You weren't supposed to remember anything.
Ambi. Turns out you're not a traitor at all. You're a coward. I'd still be completely in the dark if it weren't for that funny-looking doll.
You mean there's something wrong with the doll that Nekomata gave me?
There was a camera stuffed inside its head. It recorded your whole confession to me before its battery died.
Oh, shit! Oh my god! Holy shit! That's amazing.
I didn't understand
Oh,
everything, but I knew enough to take action.
that's so
Seeing as we're
good.
sisters, I couldn't let you take this risk alone. And I knew that you didn't betray us. I liked that feeling. It was enough to help me believe in many things again.
Proxy, her condition is extremely unstable. Please, get her out of here as fast as you can.
Got it. Whatever happens next is something you have to do by yourself. Right, Ambi?
And we walk towards the laboratory building. There's deathly silence here, as though everything that had just happened was just a nightmare.
This tech has to be destroyed. Thank you for letting me be born.
Ambi, what's on your mind?
Proxy, you're still here?
Of course they
Don't
are.
worry. Soldier 11 is safe from Trigger. You can trust her. Now that things are settled, Mobile Squad can take over from here. She'll be okay.
Really? That's great.
You're conflicted. Should you destroy the Silver Company tech or not?
Is it that obvious? I thought I'd made up my mind to never let this kind of evil happen again.
Really? This might sound a little selfish, but if it weren't for this evil, I'd never have gotten the chance to meet you, Ambi. Plus, there's no way I could just ignore all the weird stuff that's happened today. For example, that medicine, or how Twiggy turned into an ethereal that seemed more cunning than an average one.
And could speak,
But even so,
which is still unusual.
You're right.
Bringer could do it, and that's it.
it's just... I don't know how to make a decision that I won't regret.
That's a decision that only you can make, Ambi. Well, that brings proxy operating hours to an end. We'll be waiting for you back at the video store.
Wise, be there for your friend. Oh yeah, time to clock out. No, dude! As the comms at the times returns. God damn it, dude. Stay on call, for fuck's sake.
I've made up my mind.
Oh boy. Oh! Everybody's here. Except Soldier 11. No Trigger. It's hot. Soldier 11 being picked up already? Don't worry, I promise you will take good care of her. Letting her enter the hall in such an unstable state doesn't seem like taking good care of her. It's not about letting her, but accompanying her. Everyone has things they're committed to, don't they? I won't stop Soldier 11 from seeing this through, but I can make sure she's not alone. Oh, so that's how you see it. And are you sure this won't cause any problems for Soldier 11 with the military? The military's factional struggles never cease. Unfortunately, ancient history, like Silver Company, isn't the focus. After returning, Soldier 11 will undoubtedly receive more professional care than she would lying on the sofa in a video store. Sounds complicated. I knew I wasn't cut out for the military. Don't be too down. I don't think I know any more than 3 people who are suited to being in the military. Including yourself? Absolutely not. Oh. Billy! Excuse me, cutie. Have you seen my friend Ambi? Billy! I am Enby. You are my colleague, Billy Kid. I am really Enby, and I can prove it to you. I remember all the things we went through together. Don't give me that flustered look. I'm just joking around. Is this what you used to wear before you joined the cutting hair? It's not bad. It really suits you. I disagree. Maybe we should switch back to my old threads, too. I'm curious to know what that looks like, Billy. Okay, this is just the same. Okay, cool. Just checking if they were repeating. Okay. Nekomata. Did you give me that doll to monitor me? Meow, you sure discovered that quickly. I've been hoping to stash it back first. I suppose I do have that that thing, too, though. That thing? What thing? Something the quotes get? Oh, the right to privacy? Yeah. I don't know, things like that. I was just thinking that if a dummy burger girl like you disappears without a word, then Nicole will be worried about you. Then you make Nicole start worried. Okay. Pinky promised to not make Nicole worried. Okay, Nicole, what do you have to say? Those clothes sure bring back memories, Ambi. I was wearing this when you found me. I didn't even realize how much the time has gone by. It's impressive if you can still fit into your own clothes. I definitely can't wear any of my wardrobe from back then. Based off of the cutscene, I saw you wearing the same clothes. Yeah, I agree. What the fuck? Where did that come from? Where are you looking, Ambi? I'm not. You're still an awful liar. Ambi. Okay, can I look? Actually, now I can get like a closer look at this outfit as well. It is better in 3D than in the artwork. I do think so, but I do think the like weird like the like. Do you see my mouse? No, but like just at the front and center, like where the boobs are, unfortunately, but like we got holes, like it's like freaking like a dice 6, like 2 holes, 2 holes, 2 holes. There's also more holes on the side. It feels weird. The buttons and like I don't know, it's a lot of weird detail with a lot of unnecessary holes. I'm not a huge fan of it, but honestly, the rest of it I'm a lot more okay with than I thought I would be. It's literally just the chest area I think is kind of meh. So you know what? No longer going to see. I'm going to give it a B. If I were to give all of these letters, which I haven't, but you know, who knows? Maybe one day. Andy, welcome back. The Cutting Hairs are here to pick you up, and Trigger hasn't left yet either. I think they all want to talk to you and make sure they're safe and sound. Do you want to chat with them first? I've already spoken to them. You really do move fast. I'm surprised to see you smiling again, especially concerning everything that's happened, because I've already made a choice and won't regret, I think, that we can rest easy for now. Proxy and Wise. Haha. I know just expressing my gratitude with words alone is not enough. I hope that someday I get a chance to help you too, and then I'll give it my best, just like today. That's something we can look forward to. Well, remember, next time you find yourself in a sticky situation, we'll commandeer Anby of the Cutting Hairs with extreme prejudice. Please make sure to do so. I'll be standing by at all times awaiting your summons. Afterwards, it seems as though a long time had passed before. Belle, guess who I just ran into on the street? Me! Your doppelganger? No, that would be quite interesting. Pity that wasn't the case this time. Ran into Anby and Trigger eating burgers together. They're really close. I thought so too, so I went over and say hi to catch up with them. How have they been recently? It might be faster if you asked them directly. They were asking me why they hadn't seen you around yet. They were right by 141 right now. Want to go talk to them? Sure, I guess I will. Off I go. And why is this somehow beat me there? Teleporting bastard. Leaning against stuff. Soldier 11 was leaning against stuff earlier too. I'm glad that they've included. This is good. Just a nice extra little animation thing.
Fried chicken burgers are classic for a reason.
Soldier 11's going to grill me about eating junk food again if I go back smelling like burgers.
Burgers don't have a smell. Even if they did, they would dissipate quickly, and she'd never know.
The fuck you mean burgers don't have a smell?
There's a smell, right?
Yes, there's a smell.
The scent of burgers definitely lingers, especially when
It's a burger. Yes, it smells. It has a smell.
Not true. Proxy, when did you get here?
Andy, where's your nose? Like, what the?
I just got here. I heard you mention Soldier 11. Is she doing better? After all, the last time I saw her, she was in pretty rough shape.
Thanks. Soldier 11 would be really happy to know that you care so much about her. She's made a full recovery. She's completely regained the same training intensity as before her injury. At least with her body, I mean.
So her body's recovered, but her memory is still affected?
Not quite. I asked Amby out today to chat with her about what's going on with Soldier 11. Her memory has basically reverted to how it was before the injury. She might occasionally get someone's name wrong, but she doesn't mistake her own identity, and her short-term memory is persisting through to the next day.
She's made a recovery. That's great.
It's still too early to say. She seems to have completely blanked out what happened during the incident, including the time she spent with you, Anby.
So I really, really hope it doesn't stay that way. I really hope that that reverts at some point before this story concludes, because otherwise this is exactly what I'm talking about. Everything has to go back to zero because of the fact that this is a gacha game, and I don't like it. But I hope they don't do it.
Like I said, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
You still feel the same way now? She still believes that she was betrayed and abandoned. She still hates that traitor Anby.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Hadine's a way stronger person than me. Strong enough to keep living with hatred. That's powerful. I don't know what to say. All I know for sure is the target of her hatred is me. And that's good.
Yeah. Belle, I have the same mood.
So, I won't get killed by her, or vice versa. But once she turns her hatred towards something, or someone else, things will get dangerous. Hadine is so pure. She's like an unalloyed metal that combusts even in water. The last thing I ever want to see is her getting hurt by her own flames.
I didn't realize you put that much thought into it.
I was just thinking about it while watching some similar movies lately.
Of course you did.
There are movies like that?
Of course there are.
Wanna watch it with me next time, Trigger? We can watch it at the video store.
You're welcome anytime.
For sure. Drop by anytime.
Thank you, Manager. You're very kind. Even I'd blush when people are nice to me like this.
I can tell
I
from
think
your
you're really kind
pink
too,
lights.
Trigger. So, are you all still down for burgers? It's on me today. Come on, you can get whatever you like.
It's been a while, Proxy. We never got a chance to properly discuss everything that happened back then. It's as if we've been linked by an invisible thread of fate. But right now, of course, what matters right now is Soldier 11. We talked about the old times next time we get the chance, which I think is the second half of this patch. There's actually something that's been on my mind, Proxy. You've known both Enemy and Soldier 11 for a long time, right? That's right. Although I cannot see them with my own eyes, I confirm that they are very similar in appearance. That is the case. Yes. Although you notice, you were tactful and didn't ask any uncomfortable questions. Your composure is truly remarkable. As always, I still have a lot to learn from you. Trigger, you're just, like, good. Om nom nom. God damn it. The breading on the fried chicken today is so crispy. At first I couldn't tell the difference. I thought as long as it was a burger, it was delicious, but now I seem to have become pickier. Is that a bad thing? No, Anby. No, it's not. Wise. Belle, should we go home if you're done chatting? I guess. Alright. Then there's these things. Got some story stuff here. But I think I'm gonna call it here in terms of stream. Because I haven't really eaten today, and I feel like, given everything that's happened, I should get a burger. Oh. Okay, I will deal with this. It's been a long time since we last spoke. Old friend of the Crimson Sunset, did you miss me? Maybe I did, quite a bit, but I don't really remember. Something happened and I felt the need to find someone to talk to. Would it be okay if I came to see you? See you at the usual place. Oh, is this gonna finally max out the trust meter for her? That would be nice. Get that done. Wait till midnight. Okay. Oh, wait, but she's over there. Let's wait till midnight. Oh. The usual place is back in the parking lot? I don't remember meeting her here. Either way. Hey, Hadine. I noticed that you came out of the video store's main entrance. Sure I did. Hello, Academia 28. How are you? I noticed it doesn't seem to be business hours right now. Yes, did you buy the entire store? You can look at it that way. Ah, that's not important right now. I came here today to meet a proxy that I acknowledge and a friend. A trusted friend who I'm not afraid to show my vulnerable side to. Yay.
Yesterday,
Yes, what about you?
for the
I am
first
doing all
time,
right.
I said no to a task assignment from my superiors. It was an important mission. If completed successfully, it would be highly beneficial for my promotion. But I turned it down.
Why is that?
Why did you say no?
Because I don't trust myself anymore.
Okay.
Seems due to certain past events. My memory has been pretty unreliable lately.
True.
I'm worried in my current state. I might mess up the mission.
Fair, I guess.
I even applied for indefinite leave, but it wasn't approved. Seems the Defense Force still needs my skills. I should be happy about that, right? Why then am I unable to smile?
Because of
I
the
don't know what's
trauma.
happened to me. It feels like I'm sinking deeper into a haze. Trigger seems to know, but when I asked, she seemed uncomfortable.
What do I do apart from the streams? I have sporadic work outside of streams, working in stage combat and teaching stage combat. I also have tremendous autism and ADHD, which means doing other things is difficult. So I try to look after myself. That's about it these days.
I can somewhat empathize.
I know. Crimson Battlefield Dusk. I know you know
I also just like play
something
video
too,
games on my own time.
but I'm not here to press you for answers. I don't want you to look at me with such a troubled expression. Because I need you.
Oh.
Probably helped me countless times. We must have gone through so many adventures together and solved problems as partners. You might even say you saved my life. Maybe that's why when I look at you,
What game do I use?
unexplainable.
I don't know the name of it. It's Logitech. That's all I got.
You know me, and that's enough. I don't have to figure myself out. Having you is enough.
I disagree with the sentiment. I think having another person is helpful, but you do have to figure yourself out at some point. Having another person is great. You gotta figure your own shit out.
Can I entrust myself to you? I need to know that when I'm by your side, I won't mess things up. I can fight without worrying, because you won't let me become some useless soldier.
Of course, we're friends.
It's not like you to say something like that. Of course, I'll always have your back. That's what friends are for, right?
You must have a lot of friends.
I do.
Seed once told me not to make friends with people who have too many friends, as it only brings misfortune. But
What the hell's that?
if it's with you, I don't think you'll bring me any misfortune.
I do have some ideas for the channel aesthetic. Do you have a Discord? One sec. One sec. Let's quickly open something over here. Open my downloads folder. I'm pretty sure it's in here, or unless I moved it. I guess I moved it. 1 second, please. Please hold. Okay. It's gonna be over here. Nope. Okay, so I do have a Discord, but I do not like sharing it with people I do not know, as in I don't do that at all. But let's see here. Ding. Out of curiosity, Kitty Mary 28, are you an artist yourself?
So, if it's not too much to ask, can you promise me two things? The first thing, please keep in touch with me and make use of me whenever you can. Fighting is all I'm good at. If I can protect you and be of use, it makes me feel like I matter.
Easy enough. All right, I promise.
Total 11 needs self-esteem lessons.
The second thing, I don't know how to bring this up. I forgot your name.
Hey.
Can you tell me again?
Yes, please.
I'm Belle. From now on, we're friends. Wait.
Yeah, you are,
scratch
honestly.
that.
I'm
We're
not
already
surprised.
friends, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's a good name.
I get a lot of people
Used to have a
similarly
name
approaching
just
me
like
with
yours,
suggestions for channel
but none of that
aesthetics and
matters
art
now.
and stuff. You have a name just like yours, none of that matters. Yes, it was
Swear,
Harin.
I won't forget your name this time. Sorry.
I wonder.
I can't write things down so I don't forget. I'm with the Defense Force, after all. I can't risk my notes falling into a traitor's hands and being leaked. So...
I'll remind you.
Are you saying you might forget everything I said today? Well, I guess it can't be helped. But it's okay if you forget. I'll remind you as many times
Oh,
as
I
it
just
needs.
realized something. Maybe Soldier 11 consistently has issues remembering our name because she's always taking missions and is always going through some level of damage, which we've learned through this affects memory first and foremost. That's telling and kind of sad.
Please, don't say things that make me want to rely on you even more. I already rely on you too much.
If the store is yours, the shop is yours, things are much more convenient. I won't constantly monitor you. I just want to come here and take a glance at you occasionally. Creepy, but okay. But yes, we have actually maxed out Soldier 11's freaking, whatchamahoosit. There it is. And I actually have not looked at this yet, I don't think. Can I just, like, preview this, please? The other one reduce that. Okay. If I do this, nope. And then where's Soldier 11? Are we all the way at the back? Where is it? Oh, there she is. Can I pause? Nope. And then try again. Nope. And try again. Nope. And try again. Nope. Try again. Nope. Try again. Nope. Try again. Wait. It's not here. Dang it. Okay. I forgot to hit apply. That's why. Eh, not bad. But still, in terms of, like, characters that I actually, like, I wish that you could just, like, cycle through all of them randomly. But also, at the same time, I don't think a lot of these are, like, super, like, interesting or dynamic, unfortunately. Anyway. Interest. Agent story. Events. Social song. Go. No, I don't want to teleport to this now. Deal with that later. What is this? Daily Brewing Wishes. This is okay. This is more stuff I'm going to do off stream. Always been faith in. Ah, that's a nice one. Oops. Right, then there's this that I will deal with. Oh yes, and this will get me a pulchra. Can't wait. Oh yeah, actually I can look at in here agent stuff for all of these.
I'll help you win.
Number 0, Ambi.
And then one more.
Standing by.
Nice character details. Cool. And one more? No! No third one. Interesting. I'm surprised. Cool. And Pulchra Fellini. I don't remember hearing your last name before. Oh my god. So you don't have a third pose either. Or fourth pose, whatever.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
Only the brave.
Looking for intel or hiring me for a job?
God damn. Pulchra.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
Can I? Oh, talk to Wise. Let me talk to Wise real quick, apparently. Or what is this related to? Is this related to... intermission reverberations, sure. We just received a reservation. Seems to be a big client. Do we take reservations now? In just 5 minutes? Isn't that the same as walking in? Okay, I guess we're gonna meet... no. I'm not gonna go into this right now. What I am gonna do... Oh. I have to contract the agent before I can do this. Well, in that case... Hello, Pulchra! Pulchra, formerly a mercenary from the Outer Ring, is now a member of the Sons of Caledon. She works as an ordinary employee at the logistics company Leaps and Bounds. Warning, financial transactions have been detected between Pulchra and several biker and criminal gangs from the Outer Ring. These records have been reduced since joining the Sons of Caledon, but there has been a large increase in funds transferred from New Eridu. It's likely Pulchra's new position allows for easier access to New Eridu. Further information indicates Pulchra has indirect involvement in several major events in the Outer Ring, including but not limited to gang conflicts, leaks of crucial convoy supply intel, mysterious road damage, and price surges of essential goods. Pulchra does not have deep connections with Lucius, and there is no current risk of her being an insider for any other biker gangs. However, her interpersonal network is highly complicated. Caution is advised when interacting with her, especially in protecting personal privacy. Okay. I don't think she's as dangerous as Fairy suggests. She seems pretty adorable, pretty approachable. I mean, what harm could a little kitten cause? Bruh. Just having that thought already makes it dangerous. Oh, she sent me a message saying she got me the limited edition of the game I wanted. Okay. And do we have another one for Soldier Zero MB? No, we don't. Okay. Diddly 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 dee. Oh, and I got the MB doll. Yeah. Database. This is the thing. Oh, I know what that is immediately. Okay. What was I gonna look at? Archive. Let's see. Oh, nope. And see if there's more here for Anby. No actual new info here. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go get a burger for dinner. And, honestly, I'm probably just gonna play the rest of this off stream just because I wanted to do the primary Anby stuff. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because, like, how much more is that? Is this event? You know what? It can't be much, right? No, it can. It can definitely be much, because I know that there is much. I'm gonna wait.
Hey, don't look. I'll help you. Good day, Proxy.
Or maybe at the very least, I'll look into it more. But yeah, but until next time. Oh, what's this? What's going on here? You have a new thing? Burnout. Lumberjack. Oh, Lumberjack new. So I can get that thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with looking for that later too. Okay. Let me guess. Oh, only Soldier Zero. Oh wait, that's right. Can I see what Pulchra needs?
Hey, don't look. Standing by.
Nope, not you. Pulchra. You need those. Okay, cool. All right.
Looking for intel or hiring me for a job?
I love that jacket. All right. That'll be it for this stream. Also, Kitty Mary 28, thank you for the bingo. And regardless of how our day is going, I hope it improves, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!